23 miles east of Burns on Highway 20, in the middle of nowhere really, sits a place that, if you're anything like me, you have sped by in a hurry to get to points east or to get home. From the outside, it looks like a regular country gas station. Fill up, grab a soda, and hit the road. But step inside and you'll discover something you did not expect. This is Oard's Gallery and Museum. Here you'll find Native American artwork, handmade crafts, and even a small museum of Western settlers' antiques. Sure, you could just top off the tank and keep going, but if you don't step inside, you'll miss out on what could be the highlight of your road trip through Eastern Oregon. The retail side is packed with Native American artwork, paintings, pottery, baskets, beadwork, blankets, and jewelry. 9 different tribes are represented here, and Sheila Oard seeks out every piece you see.
It's an old collection. My family has had this for 130 years. I'm the 3rd generation, and so it's a collection of all these families participating in collecting Native American jewelry, art, antiques. I go to Albuquerque and Santa Fe to buy it from them directly. And I belong to the Indian Arts and Crafts Association, which regulates the authenticity of all the stuff that I buy through them.
One of the visual highlights here at Ord's is the old car on the roof. And that car, by the way, was one of the very first automobiles to arrive here in Harney County.
Oard says the artists she works with do not create artwork on demand.
Get to be friends with them and learn what their point of view is and what the art comes right out of here. Tourists will come in and they'll say, can you ask him to make this or that? And I said, you don't ask them to make anything. It just comes out of their hearts.
One end of Ord's is the museum section, filled with remnants from settlers who came here so long ago. And to this very day, local ranchers bring in items they continue to discover on their land.
A lot of settlers would come in thinking they'd make a living and whatever. And this is a very harsh desert. It's hot in the summer and it's cold in the winter and it's dry. And so they wouldn't be able to make a living, and they big root cellars and put their beautiful stuff in those. And as the ranchers were riding around, they see these dips in the soil, and so they dig it up and they find all this beautiful stuff. And so a lot of it's been that way, donated.
This little museum is home to antique clocks, a lot of clocks, 100 and counting. Turns out the place most people pass by might be one of the most interesting stops on the road. East of Burns on Highway 20, this is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.